look like hell, don't I? I've been working hard, man. Business is booming. And the governor's saying all non-essential businesses need to just take off and stay home. But, you know, everyone's business is essential to some degree. And he did not define good degrees. So, as far as my bank account and my bill collectors goes, my business is very essential. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about coronavirus. There's more important things like pulling billiards to talk about. I was looking at my 2 remaining runout videos that were in the archive, and I'm not happy with them. I mean, I played good. They were shot the same night I shot that last video called Dead Stroke. So I was playing good and everything's fine, except the camera is tilted and it's not in focus, and just not happy with it. So for now, I'm going to go back through the actual videos that I published a long time ago, over a year ago. Of just me running out, no commentary, no analytical stuff, no graphics or nothing, just me kind of just doing what I do. And I mean, at least the camera is straight. I wasn't playing as good back then as I do now. It's crazy. I'm probably playing the best of my life, and ain't a damn room open. Crazy. Now's the time. I mean, all I can say is, you know, Shane Van Boning's a lucky man. Jason Shaw, you guys are all quarantined up. I'll be counting your blessings, because I'll be kicking your guesses right now. I first published this on March 9th, 2017, so over 3 years ago. And I just published it as a runout video. There was no commentary, no graphics, no explanation, no nothing. It's just me showing up and running out. Now we're going to go all the way back, and we are going to analyze what the hell is going on here. This is the breaking side of the table up here. It's where you break from. Here's where the balls are racked down on this side of the table. So this would be the top rail here, and this would be the bottom rail here. This would be the right hand rail, and that would be the left hand rail. Just so you know, and you don't get confused with the lingo. This would be a good drill. Cue ball's right here, so you're just bouncing off this side, this left-hand side rail, and pulling back a little bit higher than this 2-ball line, and then you're going off the left-hand side rail again and bouncing out the center table. And you want to get straight in on the line on the 3-ball to just pull back for the right position to bounce off this rail and to get back on the 5-ball, and we'll get to the 5-ball in the next graphic. Bottom right here, you're trying to pull back a little bit further down the table. It's about right there, and you need a little bit of an angle on that 2-ball too. So here we are on the 2, looking at the 3 and the 4. And you should have an idea where the 6 is, so you know where to get on this 4, and so you can easily get to the right position on the 5 to get to the 6. But let's not push it too far. Like we said, we're just going to that side rail, that left-hand side rail, and bouncing up on the line for the 3 ball, so we can just pull back and get the right angle. For a stun draw shot to get back on the 5. I'm going to hug the rail on the 5 because the 5 ball is a little bit off the rail. Not a whole lot, just about an inch. And I have to go down to that end rail to pull back up on the 6. You'll see when we get to the 6 ball graphic. Let's roll it. Bottom left here, now you're pulling it back up the table. Trying to get straight in on that 3, and it's pretty damn strong there. The 8 ball's right about here, and it's making things a little bit difficult to get from the 5 to the 6. But on this 3 ball, we're just drawing back a little bit to get the right angle that we need on the 4 to get as close to, if not on the rail, as possible on that 5 ball, so we can go down to that bottom rail and bounce out, not quite on the 6 ball line, but a little bit before that side pocket, and kind of drift down or back up table just a little bit, enough to get around that 8 ball and be able to shoot this 6 ball. This is just straight draw, center and bottom here, just drawing back on the 3 ball line to get the right angle on the 4. I have a little bit of a funky angle from the 4 to the 5, and I have to be careful here. There's different ways to play this 5 to get back to the 6 if you're not comfortable with this. I do have to pull it back and stun it a little bit, and this is a little bit dangerous because you're flirting with a scratch in that side pocket right there. But I'm just bouncing as light as I can off that side rail and trying to get a good angle on the 5, and I'll show you the line right here through the 5 to the end rail and back out right before that side pocket right there, and not quite playing onto the line, the 6 ball line, but drifting down enough to get around that 8 ball. And from there, I'm just going to the bottom rail and pulling straight back down table up on the 7 ball. So let's go ahead and roll it. Bottom left, you're killing both the angle and the speed right there. The reason it's so important to know the lines is because if you look at this 8 ball line and you're shooting this 5 ball, the whole objective is to get to the left hand side of that 8 ball line, or on this side of it. It's really all we're trying to do here, except we don't really want to come up straight in. We want an angle on the 6 ball too, so we don't want to go too far past that line. Just enough to bounce us off that bottom rail and roll back down table for a shot on that 7 ball. Running English here, top left. And 2 rails out on the 6 ball. You probably want to shoot that 8 ball in the top right hand corner, which is this corner right here. So you're going to have to stay on the left side of the table if you're looking straight down the table. Yeah, and when you shoot the 7-ball, you want to be on this side. You want to be right around here when you shoot the 8, so you can just bounce off that top round, back out. It's a pretty easy shot on the 9. That 9-ball is on the rail, so you don't want to get the cue ball on the rail too. It's going to be too difficult to make that 9-ball. You want to be a little bit off the rail so you can juice that 9-ball in. You're shooting this 6-ball and you're staying up on the top side, but you don't want to cross that 7-ball line because you need an angle to get back out towards center of the table, except to the left side of the table, like we talked about. I hope I didn't confuse anybody. I'm going to go ahead and shoot it through the 6-ball, and then we're going to do the loop back. That's right, the loop back. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's dig on this.